Hey, church family. Hope you're having a great day today. I want to take just a minute and share with you a couple of staff updates. These are things that I shared a couple of weeks ago during our church chat, and just want to talk about it again and make sure that everyone has a chance to be in the loop and up to date about what's going on. So several months ago, we began talking about the fact that someday our beloved Chris Sipka is going to retire from his place. I'm so grateful for Chris, for her incredible leadership. I love working with her. And I'm especially grateful in this season that she is laser focused on a great handoff as we search for our next His Place director, rather than a certain date on the calendar in which she'll be finished in that role. So I'm really thankful for Chris. Say thank you next time you see her, and pray for her in this season as she continues to lead. Chris and myself and several others are right in the throes of our search process right now. We're doing a national search, believing that God is calling someone here to help us to build on the tremendous ministry of His Place, to take that to the next level as we seek to reach and serve families in our community in growing ways. And I'm so excited about that. Want to ask that you would pray with us in that process. We've had many conversations with wonderful people. We're in some conversations right now. We're still seeking and looking, and we need wisdom for that process. So we'll keep you updated as things continue in that search. Thanks for praying with us during that process. Also, just a couple Sundays ago, we shared at the end of the service that Emily Shaw has stepped out of our staff, and she has served in several part-time roles. She's worked as my administrative assistant, also doing communications, and also directing our His Kids program. So that'll be a big loss for us. And yet we love Emily. We're proud of her and excited for her as she moves to Midland and embarks on some new adventures. So rather than simply filling these 3 part-time positions, with one or several different people, I'm kind of using this opportunity to think creatively. And so what I've drafted is a ministry residency program so that we can take the funds that we have allotted for those part-time positions I'm looking for specifically a woman who has finished her undergraduate or seminary work and feels called to church ministry. And I want to invite her to come and join us for about 18 months. And she would work very closely with me and would work in those 3 roles. And in addition, other ways in the life of our church to lead in our midst and for us to pour into her. So I'm very excited about this, and I'm in a few conversations right now. And I want to ask, will you pray with me about that as well? I'm really excited about pouring into an emerging leader who is called to ministry. And I believe that God will bring someone special into our midst. So please pray as we continue that search process. In the meantime, I'm grateful that my husband, Dan Taylor, is going to help us a little bit with communications. So he's picking up some part-time hours to help us with some of those weekly things that have to happen. Audra, our office administrator, continues to do tremendous work for us as well and is helping me with some administrative tasks. And Emily Shaw is working hard to come back from Midland on Wednesdays so that she can wrap up that His Kids opportunity this spring. So she's sticking with us for that. So we're really grateful for that. You might also be interested to know that still on our payroll in a very part-time role is Brian Shaw, who is working for us from Anderson, Indiana, remotely, and he continues to do some design work for us. So all the beautiful graphics and images and sermon series and things like that you see, Brian continues to do that for us remotely, and we're so grateful, and it's a lot of fun to stay connected with him in that way. Always a lot happening around here, and things are moving and changing. I'll continue to share more updates with you about things I'm excited about in the weeks to come. But I wanted to share those staffing updates with you and ask you if you would be praying about those searches and join me in trusting that the Lord will lead the right person to us. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, whether in person or online, as we continue Flip the Script. In the meantime, I love you. I'm praying for you. I'll see you soon.